So if you're like me and you've been working on a game for absolutely forever, and it just keeps going and it keeps getting bigger, and you keep adding stuff, and you keep saving stuff, and your save files are getting bigger and bigger, and not that I would do anything like this, but you save a lot of like nested dictionaries that are probably better off just being JSON, and you insist on using a config file for all of this. If that describes you, then I have just come up with the most amazing solution, which is to just use multi-threading instead of fixing the core problem, which is that the save files... Well, actually, I don't know if it is the core problem. I'm going to be honest. The issue I was having is that every time I was saving, I was getting this huge lag spike. And it was really terrible because I save the game often, and like every 60 seconds, and additionally if something happens. That's normally how I've done it. And when I'm saving, I tried using ConfigFile, I tried using FileAccess, exact same thing, just something about accessing the disk. It could just be that my computer is breaking because I don't know when this started, but in any case, the core issue is that I have lag spikes when I'm saving. And I looked into multi-threading, and it's super easy. You can just do it on a separate thread, because I don't really care about what happens after it's been saved, as long as it's been dumped to the disk, basically, because the actual state is like always held in memory, so I don't need to be updating that from the disk. So all you actually do to do that is you create the thread, kind of up here. I think it said that creating the thread is expensive, so you shouldn't do it just in time, you should do it kind of early on. So I have this right when the game is loaded, it loads this saving thread. Then when I go to save, it sets all of my config file values, and it goes to the saving thread. You just do start, and it'll run whatever function, exactly the same as if you're connecting a signal. You have your callable object, which in this case is a method on my config file. You bind the arguments to it. Again, this is the exact same syntax as if you were connecting a signal. And once that's started, and it's started right here, it'll just start running on a separate thread. And that'll pretty much do it. The thing is, you do need to run this thread multiple times, so you have to clean it up afterwards. And all you really have to do is this wait to finish method here, and that will block the main thread just like any other function would. It runs on the main thread, and it'll wait until that extra thread that you generated finishes its process when the function returns, I think. And to stop, if you just called this like instantly, it would be the exact same thing as if you did a single thread, because it would just stop the main thread until your extra thread is done. The thing is, what you can do is just do these checks to see, okay, is the thread still running? Because if it's still running, don't bother waiting. And has it been started? Because that's an extra check you need, because otherwise, yeah, it might not be running, but if it's also not been started, also don't wait. So basic stuff, but essentially these two lines of code here means that it'll clean up the thread when it's done, and then you can just run it again whenever you need to. And this works perfectly. I found there's only a slight issue. If I absolutely hammer the save button, it will give me this message that the thread has already been started, because I'm running this multiple times before the thread is actually finished. This doesn't seem fatal. I think it just refuses to start the thread. I could do an extra check here if it ends up crashing, but I probably don't need to. It might be nice to save the output log, but I don't think it's that important. And also, I don't think there's any way to spam the save function that much anyway. So this is fine. I'm fine with this. But essentially, this means I don't get any more lag spikes from the saving at all, which is amazing. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. This is the best Godot thing that I've discovered in so long. And then now I can say that I've done some multi-threading too, so I'm a proper programmer now. Anyway, I was thinking as well, I've never done any multi-threading before, so this may end up with some catastrophic consequences that I don't understand. If you're watching this video and you're thinking, damn, this guy is not thinking of something, please let me know, because otherwise I'm going to discover it in 12 to 18 months, and it's going to be horrible. But I mean, this seems really good. This seems amazing. If you can't think of any reason why this is wrong, that's great. And please feel free to use this, because I should have been using this in Ultrafun, to be honest. This is way better than what I was doing before. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and Squid Chess is coming soon. It's really close to being done. I don't know when it's going to be done. It might be 2045, it might be 2035, it might be tomorrow. It's probably not going to be tomorrow though, but it might be. I'm hoping to try to get a demo first, so look out for around when the Steam Next Fests are coming. So I guess that's probably going to be like early next year, and then the full game can come after that, assuming the demo is any good. But the game is very close to being done. 4 worlds are working. I have to finish off some upgrades. I might add a couple of extra features, achievements, things like that. But really it's pretty much there. You can play it start to finish. You can have a good time. You can get to the credit scene. That's right, I put the credit scene. There's an ending sequence. It's amazing. I don't know if I can be bothered to make a proper devlog about it. In a sense, this counts.